I remember when this one started, 6 was carnage, this one's lost in, yeah. And I was like, you been calling, it's my darling, things are going, yeah. The only thing on my mind all the time, no appetite. Always wanna bite, this my type, this one's mine. There's never been a human being so good to me, nah. I say if we gonna do it right.
What's up, you guys, and welcome to my channel. I am Corby, your beauty, health, and lifestyle influencer, and I am going to come to you guys with a get ready with me, get to know me type of thing, because I noticed that I never did a get to know me video, and I don't think you guys really know who I am, and just some fun facts about myself that you guys may relate to and or feel more so connected to. And if that will be the case, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I will place my subscription link in the description box below. That was a lot to say at one time, like description, subscription, description, subscription, description, subscription. I am already coming into this video eyebrows done and face prime. I did not come in with my eyeshadow prime or foundation or anything on just yet because I kind of wanted to go do this with you guys. What I did already use as far as on my face to prime already was I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I also mixed it with the e.l.f. Illuminating Primer because I love that all day finish, but I also love that glow underneath, and I love the subtleness that the e.l.f. Illuminating Primer does for me. So if you guys want to pick up a very good drugstore illuminating primer, I would highly suggest that you pick up that $3 bad boy. Baby! Sticky icky, ooh. Wait, try it again. Sticky icky, Wait, sticky icky, Okay, look, this cold, I cannot shake. From this past weekend, I actually had my niece, and she and I hung out this weekend, y'all, and I had so much fun with her. I love hanging out with my niece and my nephew. Like, they are super fun. I never thought kids would be so fun until my niece and my nephew were born. Seriously. They are the coolest kids that you could ever meet, and the sweetest, utmost blessings that God has created. Oh, I'm so glad that they asked to come to this world, and God just said, okay, I'm putting you here with them. Because their spirits are beyond amazing. I really believe that my niece had inherited my grandmother's spirit. Seriously, I do. Because she has such an old spirit about her. And my nephew, he's so calm, chilled, and collected, and I think he got my grandfather's spirit. Like, just chillax, you know what I'm saying? Like, very chillax. But right now, I'm just using the e.l.f. Illuminating. This is just the e.l.f. primer. I actually like using this primer. I have do I even have any high-end primers? Actually, I have a Too Faced primer, but I think that's like mega old, so we're not even going to mention that. But y'all know I'm all about the bargaining. Get to know me. So you guys, I am Corby. I am from the Bad News in Hampton, Virginia. Some stand up. Woo woo. I am from the Bad News area. I actually lived in Newport News and Hampton all at the same time. Yes, I was able to do that. My parents were not married, so I did go from house to house. Every other weekend I would stay with my dad, so I would stay in the suburbs, and then I would stay in the hood with my mom, and I had some of the best friends in the neighborhood. I knew how to adjust, and since the Lord blessed me with a spirit of patience, I just was so blessed to be able to be in part of so many different cultures and so many different lifestyles and so many different environments that it brought my horizons to certain things. So I thank God for that. I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. I have been living in Atlanta, Georgia for about 3 years now. Yes, 3 years now. January 17th is a full 3 years for me. And do I like it? It can grow on you, I guess. And the reason for me coming here, it served its purpose. I am an actress and I am a model, and so I came here because my agency consistently kept sending me here. And I was just like, you know what? That commute is starting to add up. So praise God that I actually have family in this area. And then I used to come here every summer when I was a kid. Like, my mother's from here, so my mother grew up here. born and raised, and majority of my family was born and raised here. So it's nothing but familiar to me. But it's a total difference when you're behind live here versus visiting, because Georgians, they on a whole nother level of hospitality. I did not get that Southern hospitality. I'm gonna just say that. I got some. I want to say the first month that I was here, I did get that Southern hospitality from my culture. Let's just say that. Y'all already know I'm getting ready to go into my favorite palette. Why? Because I'm obsessed with this palette. My Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. But I think I'm just gonna go in with I don't even know what I'm gonna do to my eyes. Let's see. What you wanna do, boo? What you wanna do? What you wanna do, boo? What you wanna do? What you wanna do, boo? What you wanna do? What you wanna do, boo? What you wanna do? I think I might take regular, and I think I might mix it with Love Letter and see what that does. I don't know. We're gonna see. All I did was just do some color correcting on some of my dark marks that just really bother me. So that's what we're gonna do with that. So we're gonna build her up into this crease. You guys, sometimes when I come on camera, I really don't know what I'm going to film. I'm just inspired, you know. I feel inspired sometimes. So that's another thing that about myself. I am inspired to do a lot of the things that I do. I was inspired to be an actress. I was inspired to play in makeup. I was inspired to be a model. I was inspired to be a great woman of God. Why? Because the Lord continuously keeps waking me up with brand new mercies. And that is just enough inspiration. Enough for me to be like, you know what? I was meant for something great. Now, when I knew what I wanted to do when I was, let me see, I had to have been a young lad. I knew I wanted to be an entertainer. I knew I wanted to be an entertainer. I didn't know what type of entertainer that I wanted to be growing up, but I knew I wanted to be an entertainer. And it kind of like played in a lot of the things I did. When I first started, the very first thing that I did when I was a kid as far as extracurricular activity, because I was always in extracurricular activity, you guys. I mean, always in extracurricular activity, because my father used to always say, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. And no shade, that is a very true statement, for real. Because if you ain't doing something, baby, the devil got too much time on his hands to be dealing with you, baby. Because he ain't nothing dead but just to kill, steal, and destroy, for real. Destroy your dreams, destroy your confidence, destroy your mindset, destroy anything that you got going on, destroy what your values, your morals, everything that is set to be you and who you were made to be. He is there to go ahead and tamper with it. So as long as you have that free mind, he will just show up, baby. And so as a result, I continuously was in extracurricular activities. The first thing that I did was gymnastics, you guys. I love gymnastics. Like, I was a gymnast, baby. And my favorite gymnast at the time when I was growing up was Dominique Dawes. I know you guys have Gabby Douglas now and Simone Biles as far as within African American women being dominant in the sport. Dominique Dawes was mine. Like, she was legit. I remember when I first saw her when I was 4 years old. I'll never forget that. And I remember me trying to flip off my bed. I tried to flip off my bed, y'all. I was flipping and flipping and flipping until I flipped so doggone hard and bruised the crap out of my knee. And I still got that bruise on my knee. But that was the idea. And that weekend when I bruised my knee, that following Monday, I believe my dad had signed me up for gymnastics. And I was so hyped. And the gymnastics place that I went to, it was like a school of arts. So it was not just gymnastics in that department. It was tap dancing. It was ballet. It was acting. It was a school of the arts. And it was a community school of the arts. It wasn't like you actually had to go to school there. So I just wish that there were more places like that. Seriously, I really wish that there were more places like that. But I loved that place because once I did gymnastics, I ended up doing tap dancing, which I did not like. I was in tap dancing for a week and was like, okay, look, these clicking of the shoes, the noise is annoying. I can't get the beat. I don't understand why I'm dancing on my feet like this. I didn't catch it. I just did not understand the realness of tap dancing at that time. But granted, I was only 6 years old, I think. At the time, I think I was like maybe 7 at the time. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good on this. Like, I'm good on this. We're going to have to try something else. So then I end up doing ballet. And ballet was bomb. I love the way that it gave me so much structure, and ever since ballet it taught me how to relax my posture, actually taught me how to stand, walk. I just was so graceful, and I grew up with great posture because of the techniques that I learned in ballet when I was a little kid. Like, that stuff actually works. So if you're thinking about putting your children in some type of extracurricular activity such as ballet, I would highly suggest that you do that, especially for tall girls. Like, for real. And because sometimes tall girls like myself, we don't really know how to stand properly and sit properly, so our back tends to hurt a lot. So if we don't pick up that technique early, it's gonna suck. After I did tap dancing and gymnastics and ballet, I ended up moving on to basketball. I am a basketball player. Yeah, I played ever since I was 6 years old. No, lie. Yeah, I played ever since I was 6 years old. I played for a very long time. I played rec ball, AAU. I played for the church league. I also played for my school and played on the streets. Like, I literally played all the time. My dad made me walk around with a basketball in my hand all day. And who got time for that? I was so annoyed because I was just like, why is he making me do this? I don't understand. This is just, I'm not about this life. Why do I gotta be about this life? Let me go ahead and blend out this concealer because I think she's tacky enough. And now all I'm doing is just covering up my dark marks that I am just not too proud of. And some people say, you know, you can barely see it. I see it. It's all about your comfortability. Makeup is all about what you feel comfortable doing and what feels comfortable for you. What enhances your beauty about you. Okay, so real talk, you guys. I know y'all peeped my little cheetah game. I like my cheetah onesie. I'm mad hot now because my heater was burning me the freak up. And so I think I'm going to go Glam, Glam, Glow. And I'm going to go into the City Mini Palette by Maybelline New York. And I'm going to be using the Downtown Surprise. And this is from the Makeup by Shayla collection. I wanted to pick up the other few palettes, but they only had one of them at the Walmart that I went to. And you know what? Walmart don't ever restock. That's another thing about me that I do not like. A store that does not restock. What are you there for? I don't understand. Walmart, you get shipment every day. Do you not do inventory? Like, I don't understand. Normally, when I put this eyeshadow on, I actually use a brush. They don't have a name on the colors, which is a little weird because I like names on colors, but I'm going to give it a name. Since they don't have a name, I'm going to give it a name. So we're going to take Shalonda. Shalonda is the pink one right here. Shalonda be hanging out. Shalonda always be popping. And then I'm going to be taking her cousin Cersei. Cersei is the little pink one over here. And these are the two right here. So I'm trying to figure out which one that I want to place on top of my lid right now. But Shalonda is looking like, baby, I'm trying to pop to no other. So I think I might pop Shalonda on my lid right here. Oh, Shalonda, you not enough. I need some more on you, honey. Ooh. Ooh. Pick up, Shalonda. Pick up, Shalonda. Pick up. Pick up the phone, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Pick up. Pick up the phone, baby. Shalonda. We're going to have to pop something else on top of you, though. But you really buttery. I love these eyeshadows because they are very, very buttery. It's not as pigmented without primer, I don't believe. Because I have primer on my eyes and it's not picking up the way that I want it to, but it's still picking up enough. But I think I can get away with the color popping a little bit more if I pop Cersei on top of her. So Shalonda, you're not going to stand alone. We're not going to put you by yourself because, you know, you got something wrong with your hands right now. You almost to the phone. Y'all, I freaking love this song. No shade. Because I'm not even gonna put nobody's business out there. But I mean, it'd be nobody else's business but my own. That's another thing. Another fun fact about myself. I stay in my own business, okay? Please mind your own business. Because I don't want to know your business and I doggone sure don't want you to feel like you got access to mine. So I'm very limited to what I be posting and putting on social media. I am like, I'm not here for the BS. For real. So yeah, Shalonda, you can't stand alone. We got to pop Cersei right on top of you. But I'm going to pop Cersei on with a brush. And which brush am I going to be using? I think I'm just going to be using this. Okay, I'm not using that. Not using that. Let's just go ahead and use this back brush right here. And I think that this is, I don't even know where I got this brush from, to be honest with you. Okay, Cersei. Cersei. Okay, Cersei. You kind of giving like a little vibe, you know, like a little vibe going on. A little vibe going on. A little vibe. We're going to pop her right in the middle. Make her a little subtle. Just a little subtle. We're going to have to blend her out a little bit. A little bit or whatever. Oh, another fun fact about me. You guys, besides being a proud aunt, I am a sister. I am an older sister of 3, a younger sister of 1.
I feel like it's just not enough for me. I feel like it's just not enough. I feel like it's just not enough. Not enough! 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 Okay, I got problems, y'all. I really do.
So I'm going to blend her out. I'm not liking it all the way, but we're going to work with her anyway. You know? We still going to work with her. Besides the fact that my siblings are a bunch of corks. Like, I'm just kidding. Actually, I love my brothers and sisters for real. I know that I have a lot of friends, and I don't understand how you my friend and you just don't pick that up. I really don't get it because I'm around my sister and siblings like all the time. Either talking to them or we doing something for real. So, especially my sister. My sister and I are like glue for real. I don't know how it happened, but y'all, we are like the best of friends for real. And not a lot of people can say, you know, I'm friends with my brother or my sister because people are so shady to each other. I'm gonna take a little bit of Primavera and pop her right on top like this. Like that. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Yeah. I like her. They be like, girl, where you going? Out or whatever. So after we go ahead and deal with this out or whatever, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop some lashes on today. What lashes am I going to use? I'm glad that you asked. I actually picked up some lashes. I ordered them off of eBay because I wanted to see what these lashes were like. I went ahead and cut the ends off of one of them because I felt like they was just like mega long for no reason. Why them lashes? Why people's eyes are so big? I don't know. I wish, you want to know what? I kind of wish I had big eyes sometimes because I be seeing some of the people's eyeshadow looks that have some of the big eyes. I feel like they got a lot of eye to work with. If I had a lot of more eye to work with, baby, I'm still happy with my eyes because I feel like they're still subtle enough to still give me that vibe that I want without having to be so overpowering sometimes because it probably might get to the point where I'm not going to want big eyes no more if I ever gotten big eyes. I'm going to be like, oh, I can't see, you know, and it just be horrible, and I just can't live with that tragedy. This much off. So, they look pretty, really pretty. Put some glue up there. I'm just using the regular Kiss eyelash glue. This actually is one of my favorite glues. The Kiss strip adhesive glue. Oh, I don't know what it is about this glue, but even when it was like down to my last and I didn't even get a chance to get to the store to get me another one, like I was literally, I took a toothpick and scraped in there because I love this. Like I have 4 other eyelash glues in the drawers that I do not even go to because this eyelash glue is just life to me. I don't know what it is. It's just life! And I cannot not go without my Ciate Fierce Flicks liner. And it does look a little crusty over here, so, and that's just because of my primer. But I'm not gonna do a major wing, but I'm gonna do a wing enough that's gonna be like this. I think I can get jiggy with that one. Okay. They alright. Just enough. Just go ahead and prep these lashes just a little bit. Put a nice little coating on them before I put these falsies on. Another fun fact about myself. Not only am I a auntie and a sister, obviously, which means that I have to come from somebody. And I have two parents who I am very close to. My mother and my father. My mother is like my best friend. I'm very family oriented. If you are not about family, honey, we cannot be friends. It is what it is. Because God has put me with my family for a reason. God put you with your family for a reason. Even though some of them are a little shady. And I get it. And I know that sometimes some family members could be a little shady. Because I got some family members that are just like that. Trust me, I do. And sometimes within my inner circle. But no, it's still love. It's no love lost. Like, I still love you regardless. And I don't hold nothing on nobody because no shade. Yes, we may be family, but at the end of the day, when I die and the Lord asks me about me and my troubles, he only gonna ask me about me and my troubles. He ain't about to ask me why John was upset with me. He ain't about to ask me why Phil was upset with me. I don't care. Alright, so let's go ahead and get jiggy to this, what the heck? Why my phone at dumb stuff? It's supposed to be playing my music, and it want to be acting stupid, as usual. Alright, so on the foundation, the Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation, and this is in the color 332 Golden Caramel. I freaking love this. You know what? I wish I would have just used a pump from another one of my foundations. Because I hate when I gotta pour it out. That's one thing I don't like about that foundation, this foundation, is the fact that you gotta pour it out of the bottle like that. And I be feeling like I'm pouring out too much product sometimes. And I'll put it right back in. Best believe I would put it back in. Polka dot on the clock. Alright, so which brush am I going to be using today? I'm going to be using my Magic Collections tool. And this is just my artisan brush tool. And I'm just going to be, you know, spreading her around. I am also going to be using my, my Real Technique sponge. Because I love using my Real Technique sponge to put some foundation on. Okay, you know what? I hate this brush already. I'm going back to my... this is why I don't use that brush. I was trying to figure out why I don't use that brush, and that's the reason why I don't use that brush. Because it just be acting dumb. But it's nothing wrong with my Real Technique sponge, and she comes through. Now, I changed my techniques on my foundation, so I don't bring it all the way down on my neck anymore. Because I'm sick of my clothes getting dirty. Like, that don't be bad anyway. Yes, I washed them, but sometimes it's like when you take it off, you don't want to feel like your neck dirty. It be looking like my neck be going through it. What is happening? My neckline on my clothes be looking like I went to a fight. And that do not be the case. I don't get my ass whooped like that. It's like, no. I don't fight. I don't do all that. Why? Because I'm a grown ass woman. Ain't nobody got time for all that. I'll put my energy in something that I enjoy. And if I do fight, honey, it's going to be fighting in the prayer on my knees. And prayer. Straight up. Another fun fact about myself is my parents. Yes. Back to my parents. Oh, that sucked. I like completely forgot I was talking about my parents. My mother's a praise and worship leader and a songwriter. And my father is a pastor and counselor. How cool is that? My parents are super cool. So yes, you guys, I grew up in the church and I'm a preacher's kid. The notions that those say about me of being a preacher's kid are very true. So I'm just kidding. No, actually, no shade. I never really had the desire to, I'm lying like nobody's business. I did do some reckless stuff when I was a kid. Snuck out the house with boys. No, I wasn't doing it at the time. And if we don't know what doing it was, I wasn't No, I wasn't getting it in. And you all know eggplants and I don't understand how people put food related to sexual relations. Like, it's so weird. Super weird. But no, I wasn't doing that at the time. So I was just actually out hanging out, for real. I didn't start really drinking until, like, when I lied. Let me say that. I drunk a little bit when I was in high school, but it wasn't something that I kind of stuck to because I didn't really desire it as much. It was like, oh, okay. I was one of those type of people that kind of wanted to wait their turn to do certain things. Like, when I turned 18, I literally went to the store and bought me a pack of cigarettes just because I could. I didn't even smoke cigarettes. Like, I wanted to do it because I was able to do it. Don't do it when you're not able to do it, so when you are able to do it, it's no fun. It's being patient. It takes the joy out of it. It takes all the joy out of it. And that's, like, mad annoying. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I did use my NARS Creamy Concealer. And, oh, excuse me. I used my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And this is in the color Medium to Ginger. This is in the color Ginger. And then I used, as far as my contour, I used the Beautiful Bronze LA Pro Girl Concealer. And that's where I place all my cheeks right here. So I'm just going to take my blending sponge and blend her on out. But back to what I was saying. I really didn't have a desire to do things that wasn't at that time. I was reckless in certain things because of the people that I was around. I did hang around a bunch of thieves sometimes at a certain point in my life. And so, yeah, I used to steal. But I felt so bad when I did it. Like, oh, man. I felt horrible. I used to have horrible nightmares. Like, somebody was going to come and get me because I stole it. Oh, man. So, ever since then, like, I would not steal. I don't steal. Like, I do not steal because consciously, it sucks for me. My conscience ain't no joke. And I learned that it ain't my conscience, honey. It's the Holy Spirit convicting you. And I listen to my spirit man because my spirit man be eating me alive. Like, I feel really horrible. Honey, everything that I stole ended up being lost somewhere. I was bullied a lot when I was in school. I think that kind of developed my toughness. Like, I grew a tough skin from being bullied. Yeah, it wasn't right. I'm probably being the devil's advocate when it comes to this. Being bullied changed my life because it gave me a tough skin. It gave me a sense of failure. It gave me a sense of being comfortable in being who I was and being okay with being me, you know? And so that's where I started to develop my self-esteem. And little do people know, it just made me love people harder. It just made me feel like the only reason why you're treating me this way is because you lack love, or you lack some type of affection, or you lack some type of attention. So that's where that kind of developed in me to be more compassionate towards others. Now, I was always compassionate. I was just made that way. But it was just going through my certain experiences at a young age that molded me a certain way. I want to say I thank God for being bullied. No shade. I thank God for being bullied. This looks really weird with one lash on right now, but y'all know what it is. Especially when your lash want to be acting dumb. Like, who got time for that? It ain't even done yet. I'm not even going to do. So I guess I did need a little bit more than I thought. Just a little bit. You know, she's not a little satisfied. So, I mean, this is real life, you guys. If you feel like you're not comfortable with something on your face, you better go back and blend her out the way that you want her to blend, because sometimes it just don't go out the way that you want it to when you want it the first time. So let's be real about it. But you want to know what? Certain things in my life has set me up for the person that I am today. And I love it because I feel like my own experiences has taught me what my parents were trying to teach me all my life. And don't you hate that when things come full circle? It's so weird. It's just so weird how life works and how life operates. I'm just going to be taking a little bit of my Sacha Buttercup, and I'm getting ready to set the rest of my face right now. My same blending sponge, and I'm going to be dipping it into the product, and I'm just going to tap a little bit off on my hand right here because I don't want it to be like a whole bunch of product. And I'm just going to set my under eyes, and while I'm setting it, I'm patting it into my skin because I want to develop that smooth factor, but I also want to lock it in as well. But when I pat it in, I'm kind of more so pressing it in. You know? Press it. Press it. Why are you so pressed, honey? You press. You press. Strategy. Okay, so right now I'm just going to go ahead and set my contour real quick. And I kind of want to give myself like a kind of golden glow right now. And I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Queen, oh, excuse me, Lord, ooh, brown bronze. Set her on out, set her and forget her. Y'all know I can't go out without using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And this is in the color Dark Deep. And I'm just going to be using the same brush and doing the same technique. But I'm just going to be placing her right here on the hollows of my cheeks. I'm not going to put her underneath my chin at all. I'm just going to pop her right up in here. Pop a little bit up here at the top. And close her on up. And then I'm also going to go back to using that Sasha Buttercup. And I'm just going to carve out my cheeks a little bit more. Just kind of define this contour a little bit more, you know. So chisel her on out. Get a little chill on her. Brr, it's cold in here. So after we finish that, I'm just going to go into my mascara. You know, usually I will pop some. Actually, let me do a liner. I haven't used a liner in a long time. And so I'm going to be using my, it's called Sapphire by NYX. And this is an eyebrow pencil. This is an eyebrow pencil. Wait, what? This don't say eyebrow pencil. Who got that for eyebrow pencil? Well, let me see if I can use her as a eyeliner pencil. Pop that blue in there, honey. Let me do a pop of blue. I like this. Oh, she is cute. Uh-huh. Na-na-na-na. Oh, pop some mascara on these bottom lashes. Okay, since we are popping like that on my under eyes, I kind of want to make her like give me life in the center of my eyes. So I'm gonna take that Primavera again, and I'm gonna pop her right here. Not all the way up on the eye, but just enough to pop in this inner tear duct. Looking like I woke up like this, you know? Did you wake up like that? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I think I love her. Nigga, you don't love me. Stop, I'm playing. I'm just going to be taking this brush right here. And this is just my large kabuki brush. This is a CoverGirl kabuki brush. And I'm just going to basically brush everything in and away. Making sure that it is brushed all the way and buffered into my skin. I'm going to be taking my, actually this formula in here is not my Studio Fix Plus. This is actually my Wet n Wild setting spray. But I love the way that my Studio Fix Plus bottle, the spray action. I love the even spray effect that it does give on my face. But I didn't spray it yet. So let me just make sure. Okay. So I'm just going to spray my face. Ooh. I think I'm going to be going in with my Pearly Paprika by Fashion Fair, one of my favorite blushes. And I think I might pop her right here. But since I popped some shine already on my inner tear duct, I feel like I gotta put some shine on my cheeks. So I'm gonna be using Precious Petals by my Wet n Wild Mega Glow, and this, you guys already know, this is my favorite highlighter. Get carried away. I like a little bit up here. I like a little bit down here. I like the shimmer. I like my highlight. I love my highlight. I don't know what it is about the highlight, but I love the highlight. So that's pretty much it for the face. Yes, you feel like your face is drenched in this thing when you know it's real. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to come back when it's done, because I'm going to be doing a separate video when I'm actually doing my Janet Jackson ponytail. So until then, I'll be back with you guys. Let's go ahead and finish this face. So we went ahead and put our hair on. I had to leave and go put my hair on. So I'm pretty much going to kind of like finalize this video on out. So after, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Lip Perfection pencil. And this is in the color Sublime. And I'm going to give myself like more so, I'm kind of like in a darky moody phase. I really wish that you guys would subscribe to my channel, of course, and be a part of the family. Oh God, I did not talk and do that. Oh, purple. I'm just going to be using the LA Girl Vitamin and E Aloe Vera lipstick, and this is in the color Matte Amethyst Rogue. Yes, it's called Amethyst. Oh, and I love the texture of this matte. It's like a creamy matte. Let's not get on the teeth. And I actually like this combo. I actually like this combo. This is kind of cute. I can get jiggy with it. I can get jiggy with it. And this is basically the final look. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this Get Ready with me. I probably just rambled on, basically telling you a little bit here and there about myself. And I went ahead and tried to get a little bit more personal so you guys can get to know me, just the simple things about myself that make me great. I will probably be doing another one of these because I kind of actually like talking and doing my makeup at the same time and talking to you guys, because it's like I'm talking to somebody. I have somebody to talk to. So when you live by yourself for a little while, you kind of get lonely. And you kind of make you feel weird about talking to yourself. But I don't feel that weird. Not all the time, at least. At least for the most part. I kind of like talk to myself to the point where I start to answer myself. And now I think that's a little scary. So I'm not even going to mention that. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And if you really enjoyed this one, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. And do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, God is love, so love, love. Bye.